The devastating attack in Yemen, resulting in a reported death toll of 80 and over 150 wounded, marks the deadliest incident since the commencement of the US-led campaign. This grim milestone underscores the profound failure of the current strategy and raises serious questions about the efficacy, and even the feasibility, of President Trump's declared aim to annihilate the Houthi rebels. Despite the ongoing airstrikes and escalating rhetoric, the Houthis remain a potent force, casting a long shadow of doubt over the administration's approach. The sheer scale of Friday's carnage, a stark testament to the escalating humanitarian crisis, serves as a brutal counterpoint to the Trump administration's pronouncements of decisive victory. The absence of a clear path to success, coupled with the rising body count, paints a disturbing picture of a conflict spiraling out of control. Instead of weakening the Houthis, the relentless campaign seems to be fueling further resentment and solidifying their resolve, potentially leading to a protracted and even more devastating conflict. Expert analysis from the Atlantic Council paints a sobering picture of the challenges facing the U.S. military intervention. The report highlights significant intelligence gaps, critically impacting the effectiveness of U.S. operations. The lack of reliable ground intelligence, it argues, significantly hinders the ability to accurately track Abdul Malik al-Houthi, the leader of the Houthi movement, let alone neutralize him. This lack of crucial information, the report suggests, compromises operational effectiveness, creating a cycle of uncertainty and ultimately contributing to the high civilian casualties and the persistent strength of the Houthi forces. The report further questions the accuracy of assessing the impact of the strikes and the Houthi arsenal's true extent, emphasizing the crucial role of reliable intelligence in a conflict of this nature. The already controversial nature of the expanded U.S. campaign was further exacerbated by a recent security breach. Details of the initial attack plan were reportedly discussed by senior Trump administration officials on an unsecured chat service, a lapse in security that allowed a journalist access to sensitive information. This reckless disregard for operational security, a significant deviation from established protocol, raises serious concerns about the administration's competency and its commitment to protecting sensitive military information. This incident highlights a disturbing lack of professionalism and underscores the chaotic nature of the decision-making process within the Trump administration regarding this critical and complex conflict. The stark reality on the ground in Yemen paints a grim picture. The high civilian casualty count and the persistent strength of the Houthis directly contradict the administration's claims of success. The lack of reliable intelligence, coupled with questionable operational security protocols, points to a fundamentally flawed strategy. The escalating violence only serves to deepen the humanitarian crisis, leaving the Yemeni people trapped in a cycle of violence with little hope for a peaceful resolution. The path forward requires a significant recalibration of the U.S. approach. A strategy based on accurate intelligence, a clear understanding of the political landscape, and a commitment to minimizing civilian casualties is crucial. The current trajectory, however, seems to lead further into a quagmire of violence, with the devastating consequences evident in the mounting death toll and the persistent strength of the Houthi rebels. The continued pursuit of a military solution, without addressing the underlying political and humanitarian issues, is not only ineffective but morally questionable. A fundamental shift in strategy is urgently required to avert a further escalation of this already catastrophic conflict, preventing Yemen from becoming a prolonged battleground, a grim testament to the failures of misguided military intervention. The world watches with growing concern as the humanitarian crisis intensifies, demanding a swift and decisive change in course.